What is up, guys? Bearded Gent here with XBLA fans, bringing you a quick taste of Sylvio, a game developed and published by Stroboskop. This game is going to release January 13th on Xbox One for the price of $12.99. It's been out on Steam a little bit, but we finally got it on Xbox One, which is pretty sweet. Been excited to try this out. So let's go ahead and jump on into this. Down in settings, one thing I did do for the sake of this video is I cranked the brightness up a little bit. Personally, I don't recommend you do that when you play the game yourself, because it is a survival horror game, and these types of games are all about environment and stuff. I just did it for the video so you can see, you know, what's happening a little bit better. If you go into the controls, I do recommend getting a read through on this. It tells you what each of the items and the weapons do that you can find. And it's some pretty useful information. I just glanced through it. I didn't really pay a whole lot of attention to it. I probably should have, because I didn't know when I started out really a whole lot of anything. I did skip the cutscenes for the sake of the video as well. I just didn't want a whole lot of time being taken up. The first cutscene is actually kind of lengthy, and I also just didn't want to spoil story for you guys too. But this game, you're a ghost recorder, Juliette Waters. Waters, yeah. I don't know why I almost said Walters. But she trespasses into this park, and this is kind of just where it starts out. You start out with your flashlight and this recorder, and then of course this briefcase. It took me a little bit to actually figure out what the briefcase is for. But the gist of it is, every time you pick up an item, like a puzzle item, it essentially goes in the briefcase. But you'll see it floating, like right there, you see that pipe that I picked up to open this door just floating. But it's actually in the briefcase. It's kind of a neat concept because it lets you know, you can see exactly what key items you have. And, you know, I mean, it makes a little bit more logical sense that it's all in her briefcase and not just floating around in her pants or something. But this is a first-person horror game. There are apparently 10 to 15 hours of gameplay. I haven't gotten very far into it yet. I just started, and I'm kind of saving the majority of it for when I stream the game, when it releases. But I figured I'd give you guys a quick taste. There is open world exploration, and you can get a car at some point, which is kind of interesting. So as you can see here, I'm using my my microphone, and you can actually use it to help you locate points of interest. It'll make different noises, and as you can see, the number below the microphone is going lower and lower and lower the closer I get, and then when you get to a certain point, obviously you will find the item. It also can be used for little floating orbs that you find. So there's white orbs and black orbs that'll be floating around. I haven't run into any at this point. After I made this video, I did run into one. But the white ones, if you hold the recorder at them, you can just get some audio. And the black ones, you hold it at them to kind of kill them. Well, not kill them, but you can get audio from them, and then you can kill them. But don't let them touch you, or they'll kill you as well. Now, from touching that tape recorder right there, I got that sweet achievement. I recommend you touch it as well. So at this point, we're just kind of exploring a little bit, trying to figure out what we're supposed to do. This is actually, it does have puzzles in it. I thought that was pretty cool too. I really didn't know what to expect from this game, and it seems pretty interesting. I like that they went with a more basic graphic approach as opposed to graphic heavy. I feel like that adds to atmosphere maybe a little bit more. The sounds and stuff are pretty solid. Playing these with headphones, I like the sounds. They did a good job with it. Now, so here's another kind of puzzle mini game. You use your microphone. If you're next to any combination lock, and you can turn the lock and open it that way. You just stop on the clicks. And I found a key, so now we can go open a door, obviously, that key belongs to. But as far as I can tell, the rooms are going to be puzzle based. So we'll open this door, it'll open this panel, and we'll drop down there. There are apparently 9 locations too in this game with different unique puzzles to solve. But thank you guys for hanging out. My name is TheBeardedDjent. This is the XBLA Fans channel. This game is Sylvio.